Okay, guys and girls, video 2 today. I really recommend you go watch the video I did on Nancy Guthrie over on my other channel, Bookworm on the Case. The link is in the description below and also on my Rumble account, or it should be by tomorrow. I need to edit it and change it a little for Rumble. So eventually you can pick and choose where you want to watch. But for now, I suggest you go to Bookworm on the Case. Okay, so now I want to chat to you about Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and the incident near his new home, Marsh Farm. And don't worry, I am not going to yell at you about a madman attacking Andrew and how he could have died, because none of it is true. It is utter bullshit. Andrew was walking his dogs near his home, Marsh Farm. Just off the farmland, though. Okay, now already some are yelling, what was he doing off farmland? He is an exile. He should stay on farmland. No. He is still a free man, has not been convicted of anything, is not out on bail or parole. He can go wherever he wants to, whenever he wants to. I see people also nearly had heart attacks the other day when he was spotted driving his car again. Well, don't harass Andrew or YouTubers. Go harass the police. If they pull their fingers out of their asses and investigate Andrew's actions for real, then maybe he can be arrested again and held in a cell. Until then, nobody, not even the king, can stop him walking or driving where and whenever he wants to. Anyway, my kind contributor says Andrew walks the dogs where he did because his security detail in the very vehicle which grabbed him and rushed him away can stay close to him. If he walks the dogs on the farm and something happens on, say, the opposite end of the field, both Andrew and his security detail will be in trouble. But where he walks or where he walked, they can drive next to him or behind him. Now, okay, that makes sense, doesn't it? See, easy. So why salivate and hyperventilate over something with a straightforward explanation? Oh, I forgot. Bullshit sells. Moving on. Okay, so a man wearing a balaclava was arrested Wednesday evening. At about 7:30, this man, 39-year-old Alex Jenkinson, ran towards Andrew, hurling abuse at him. Andrew was grabbed by his security detail, bundled into the vehicle, and the vehicle sped off. Now, regardless of what Joe or Susie or whoever has to say, Alex Jenkinson was arrested on suspicion of a public order offence. Not assault, not attempted murder. He swore at Andrew, maybe calling him a PDF file and such. They also arrested him on possession of an offensive weapon. However, he was only charged with 2 counts of public order offences. In other words, hurling abuse at Andrew, or as the Norfolk police states themselves, using threatening, abusive or insulting words and behaviour to harass, in this case, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Now, it's not like they couldn't, but they would not say what the so-called offensive weapon was. But I asked. It could have been anything, from a knife to a hammer or a screwdriver or a plank with nails in it. It could basically also be an umbrella. Basically anything except a firearm. Anything which he could have used as a weapon. The problem is that if he had a good excuse for having the item in his vehicle, like say a hammer because he is a carpenter or whatever, they cannot prove that he was going to use it as a weapon. And therefore, although they arrested him for it, they did not charge him with possessing a weapon. So really, maybe it was scary for all of 2 minutes, but was it actually serious? No, clearly not. It was likely someone who lives nearby and just did not like having Andrew in his neighborhood. The other option is a little more nefarious, but let's see. Are we going to see more incidents of people throwing eggs at Charles or yelling at Andrew, etc., etc.? I'm asking because July and Harry and Meghan's visit is indeed creeping closer and closer. And of course, this date was settled on last year already. So no excuses. Harry and Meghan will have their security. But remember, they, or at least Meghan, wants the outriders, the flashing lights, the armoured vehicle, the whole 9 yards. So one way Pa Charles can ensure they get the whole lot is to prove to the public what terrible, don't forget the most terrible danger the royals are in. Even the grifters and freeloaders like Andrew and Harry. I suspect that in the next week or 2, 3, there will be more incidents. Charles may taste more rotten eggs, or someone's vehicle may be pelted with something, maybe rotten tomatoes, all so that Meghan gets what Meghan wants. Of course, there's also the will they, won't they bring the children? I don't think they will, but they will ride the dying king, grandpa bandwagon until the very last minute of the last day. Oh, we need a suite on the top floor of Lanesborough, or we need 2 army platoons and 1 household cavalry to accompany us to Birmingham because it is so dangerous. But sick, dying Pa must come open the event if he wants to see his grandchildren. And he better not forget to bow to the Queen of Montecito, okay? I sincerely doubt they will bring the children, and I wonder whether Meghan will even come. But yes, she will create as much drama as she can, right up to the very last minute, and then decide her kids need McDonald's milkshakes every morning, or something like that. Now, I'm still waiting for someone to tell me that they actually saw Meghan drive her children to school. It's now been how many years? And it hasn't happened yet. Not at all. Just saying. Anyway, Archie's BS birthday photo. What a load of hogwash. If you enlarge the photo, it looks like Lily is holding a disembodied hand. The reflections in the water are too big, and if you enlarge the photograph, you can see the distortion of pixels around the figures. Now, I don't know what to tell you. The second photo of Harry and supposed Archie, which is actually a photo of Harry and supposed Lily. I mean, really, that's Meghan for you. Yet she is still a duchess and a princess of the United Kingdom, and on the royal website turning not just herself but everyone else by association into Timu royals. Okay guys, as you can hear, I have a proper cold and a blocked nose, but that too shall pass. But until then, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.